101. In this episode, we're going to talk about what you should do if you're being bullied. So unfortunately, there isn't a 100% surefire way of stopping bullying, but there are some things you can do. Today, I have 5 tips for you that should help stop the bullying. So what's the first thing you should do if someone starts bullying you? First thing to do, in the moment, is ignore them. And if they keep pestering you, ask them to leave you alone or to stop. The second thing you should do is tell someone you trust. And if you're a kid, that is best being an adult. Tell a best friend, but make sure you tell an adult, parent or a teacher, someone you get on with and someone you trust. And the third thing you should do, and this is more for if it's ongoing, if they don't stop after you've already told on them and they've been had a word with. And that third thing is to start writing everything down. You want a record of everything they have done to you. But the important thing to remember is do not exaggerate. Always write down exactly what they did or said. Never make it sound worse than it is. You say right now that you won't, but I know at some points it is very tempting. I was bullied myself, and I know how tempting it is to flourish it a little bit and make it sound worse than it was. Not a good idea. Don't do it. Do not be the one who cries wolf. So what's the fourth thing you should do? This one is extremely important, guys. You must talk about how the bullying makes you feel. Now, I know for a lot of you, especially when you're in school, there's this thing of not letting it get to you, pretending it isn't hurting. That's all well and good, but if you push it to the back of your mind, it's going to make you feel worse in the long run, and it's going to cause problems at home and in your personal life. Speak to them. Tell them how the bullying makes you feel. Even if it is just a one-off thing, you've got to speak. Because I did it the other way. I didn't tell anyone how I was feeling about it. I told them about the bullying, but I didn't tell them how I felt. I now have problems now that I'm older because of it. I get really self-conscious, I get really embarrassed, and I used to be really confident. The more you open up about your feelings to someone you trust, the easier it's going to be later on in life. And don't start that thing of, oh, it doesn't affect me that much. It affects you more than you think. You gotta speak to someone. Honestly, talking is amazing. And even if you think you don't have people you can trust, there are places out there that you can seek help confidentially. If you're in Aberdeen, ACES. ACES are fantastic for it. They're counsellors and it's a free service, and they do take children as well, as long as you make sure it's a young person's department. But we'll speak more about how you can get help for your personal feelings later on in the series. For now, let's go on to number 5. Now, number 5, like number 4, is the most important. 4 and 5 are linked together. Number 5 is remember you are awesome. This is so important, guys. It's so important. No matter what anyone says to you, regardless of who they are or what nasty things they tell you, you are amazing. You are perfect the way you are. There's nothing wrong with you. Just because they have this issue that they feel they need to bully doesn't make you any less of a person. My confidence got wrecked. I used to be extremely confident, and I know I see it in these videos, but for me, talking to a camera is fine. As soon as I'm with people, especially a bunch of people and I don't know them, even just one person I don't know, I'm extremely shy. I never used to be, but because of bullying, because I didn't talk about the way I felt, and because I didn't remember I was awesome, I became self-conscious and shy and really worried about people thought of me. That will happen to you if you don't remember you are awesome. Never, ever forget that. So today I've given you 5 tips on what you can do if you're being bullied. There is one extra little snippet I would like to say. If you are physically being harmed, it may be a good idea to learn how to defend yourself, and properly. See if there's a martial arts club, or see if there's a defense group that you can learn to defend yourself, just to save any harm coming to you, because that would not be good. So just remember my 5 steps. 1, ignore them or ask them to leave you alone. 2, tell someone you trust exactly what is happening. 3, write everything down. Write down what they do to you and do not exaggerate. 4, talk to someone about how you feel. And 5, remember you are awesome and you're perfect the way you are. Do not listen to nasty words. So that's it for this episode today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. My question for you this week is, if you've been bullied before or if you're currently being bullied, have you used any of the tips I've said in this video today? If so, hit me up in the comments, guys, or send me a message. Either one would be fantastic. But for now, thank you so much much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you liked the video, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video.